if
We're live.
Oh,
Sorry. Hi.
Oh,
hi everyone.
John, don't let me interrupt you. Keep going.
No, you're good. Hey everyone, just tuning in. There's a little thing now Twitch does where you can provide feedback for your streamer of choice. And I was just curious, Em, if you had gotten any emails like you had feedback, because I had one last week and I'm like, I don't want to see this. This is gonna hurt my feelings.
I did actually see that.
Okay.
And someone said that our community is relatable. And so that was nice. Felt good.
That's such a mom
Good.
thing. Like, yeah, a mom comment. Yeah, you're relatable.
A moment?
A moment.
yes.
You are killing it with the puns today, Sky.
Mhm.
Just getting started.
Oh God.
Well, hello. Welcome to Tales of the Witch Boy on Galesrian's Greatest. It's been a couple weeks. We're back, and I'm excited to get going. I have a question, a warm-up question for our players today. It's a little bit deep. It's not too deep. I don't think it'll take you too long to figure out an answer, but it will require a bit of thought. In 3 words or less, describe your character's reputation.
Among who, though? Among who?
So how many words was that, Jenna? That one?
However many you think... Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever community you think your character would be most well known within. Actually, you know what? No. Within the group. Within
the group?
Within this group.
Same group. It's fine.
Within this group, in 3 words or less, what is your character's reputation?
I think Krieg, headstrong, stabby boy.
I like it.
That's good. That's good. This is a tough one.
Is
I
it?
like this.
Yeah, why am I having such a hard time?
Okay. I think Remy is impulsive, well-meaning.
My son, Remy.
Oh.
Now, well-meaning could be hyphenated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Impulsive and well-meaning.
Needs to study.
Needs to study. The Witch Boy. Oh, did I pick a question that's too difficult?
I'll do
I'm
it
so
in 2
sorry.
words. I'll do it in 2
I
words for you
shouldn't be
guys.
having this hard of a time.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, Sky.
I'll do it in 2 words for you. Unknown element.
Ooh.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
Don't really know me
perfect.
yet.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Undead flower child.
Ooh, I like that.
That should be a shirt.
I mean,
I would wear that shirt.
Speaking of, you can buy merch.
Yeah. We'll get there.
What a segue!
wow.
Did everybody go?
No, Jenna still has to describe Lishi Jen.
And not
Yeah,
Remy?
But I was like, is this it's fine. High strung bitch.
I took a sip of my soda just before you said that and quite literally almost just spit it out.
Good.
Okay, well, if everybody has gone, I think we have. Hi, welcome to Greatest Guardians Gaming Network. Before we start, I actually have a few announcements for the network.
Oh, whoops.
No, I was gonna go there anyway, so thank you, Don. Um, the first thing that I wanted to mention was it has been 2 years since the Greatest Guardians Gaming Network has been around. We have we started our first podcast, Galaxy's Greatest, on June 22nd of 2020, and we've been going for 2 years. So we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary. Yay, Galaxy's Greatest, and yay, Greatest Guardians Gaming Network.
Yeah.
To celebrate that, I have released some merch on our network website. There is Pride merch. There is anniversary art. 50% of that profit will go to the artist, Aaron, who created the poster. So if you buy the poster for that, 50% of what it costs will go to her. The third big thing that we have is a Crit the Patriarchy design, which 100% of those profits will go to Planned Parenthood for that design in light of the recent Supreme Court of the U.S. decision. And we have our other main Greatest Guardians logo design that we have as well. So go ahead and check out our merch if you like the show. If you would like to support the network a bit, that would be fantastic. The other thing is we have another show that's doing really well, Stride and Strike, which is our other Pathfinder 2nd Edition stream and podcast. We have released 2 episodes of Quest for the Frozen Flame and 1 episode of Outlaws of Alkenstar, of which Sky is also a member of that group, of Teal Group. So go ahead and give that a listen. I think it's one of our most successful launches of a show that we've had.
Woo!
Woo woo! And so I hope that you'll join us for that too. And last but not least, we're starting a new show. Dawn is like, God dang it, Emma.
I can't throw stones. It's just it's amusing for me to see someone else do the thing. Please tell us all about it.
Yeah, we are starting a new show called Gloom and Gallantry, which is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition podcast. We're going to be playing through Call of the Netherdeep, which is Matthew Mercer's Critical Role adventure module that they have come up with. And that will be led, thank goodness, not by me, because I'm doing too many things, but our DM is fantastic, and we're getting started with that really soon. So our first episode should be out within a month or so. So keep an eye out for
Woo!
Gloom and Gallantry. Those are all my announcements. Yeah, let's jump into story. Are y'all ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Extremely, because I have no idea.
I would say, Krieg, maybe you kind of hung back a little bit with the ship to maybe get some things situated as y'all docked. Is that okay with you?
Perfectly fine, yeah.
Okay. And you are just arriving to the Stargazer Inn, and you hear a commotion
Lovely place.
from inside.
Oh, is that the sound of democracy I hear?
That's it. And you enter the building.
I should have said running for president.
Oh, goodness. Craig, give me a perception check.
Okay. Boy. 17.
All right.
Ooh.
You are slotting into our initiative with the 17
Ooh.
in the next round.
Okay.
Okay. You know
So
what?
what do I see?
You can actually slot in this round because 17 is after who is currently going.
Okay.
Let's get some music going.
Oh, this map is amazing.
Isn't it beautiful? Mad cartographer.
Oh, yeah.
My sound is not coming through the right place. There we
We
go.
actually hear 2 different musics going on right now.
Really? Okay.
Oh, they're meshing well.
Okay.
Weirdly well, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, what is the second one playing? What? What is
I
going
hear
on?
some sort of tavern, and then I hear some tambourine.
Oh, correct. No more tavern. Okay. Kreshla swings out at Thistle Branch with their scimitar and crits. That's how we're starting this episode.
Ow.
Ready to take some damage?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's do this. All right. That's going to be 6 points of slashing damage. Wait, why did it... Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's more than that. It's 2 on the die, plus 4, twice. It's going to be 12 points of slashing damage to Thistle Branch.
At least that made the math easier. Silver lining, right?
Okay. And that is their,
Ow.
yeah, first attack, I believe.
There's more?
After that... Huh.
This is one that's in front of me, right?
Yeah, it is.
Who has been knocked prone.
Correct.
So, if for whatever that may or may not change from my spell last time.
Good call. Let's see. Prone. Ah! Would someone help me out and tell me if prone changes the... No, it shouldn't change anything with the natural 20. Alright. Kreshla uses the rest of their action to stand up. And then move here. That is their turn. Now we go to Lishijia, who is on a horse.
I am on a horse. I'm on a beautiful fucking horse. My horse is so good. Okay, so, question. For command, it lists commands that I can do. Am I allowed to do a command outside of the listed?
I believe you can only do the listed commands.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you want to try?
The command I wanted to use was discard.
Hmm. Can you read me the discard action?
Oh no, that's the one I wanted to do. The one that is listed is to release what it's holding.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. But discard discard is the one you wanted to do?
That's the one I wanted to do that's not listed because I feel like discard is different than dropping something. Discard is like...
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably dropping something is a little bit more fair because it's a moment, right? It's like it's a quick thing. It's happening super quickly. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remind me who tried to hit my horse a second ago.
That would be Seltra,
Zeltra.
right next to you.
Okay. I would like to use command on them, please.
Sounds good. Go ahead and that's a will save on my end, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Oof. That's a 13. Actually, it will be +2 because they get saving throws to mental effects. So does a 15 pass?
It does not pass.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Okay. So I'm on my horse. I'm sort of just like I pulled it out of the way from the hit, and then I say, "Excuse me, could you drop that, please?"
And
Um,
they go, huh? And like drop it from their hand, but they're kind of surprised.
oh goodness, thank you so much.
You wanted them to drop their weapon, correct?
I did want them to drop their weapon. Okay, here's another thing. I'm on a horse, right? And the weapon's on the ground. Is there a way for me to maneuver my horse so it kicks the weapon away?
You can give me a nature check to ride. If you do well enough, then I'll allow that. But this is going to be a hard DC.
A nature check on my ride. So, is this to maneuver the horse to do it?
I would say so.
I have a feat called ride, which is like what I can just command. I can ride on things. Will you allow me for that?
I think this is kind of a more specialized action that it would require, because it's like, I can move the horse with no problem, but if I want the horse to like kick something, there needs to be a specific command for that.
Okay, let's see. Did you say nature?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Okay. Unmodified. Let's go. 19 on the die.
Oh, is that the total, 19?
Yes.
I'd like an intelligence roll from your horse.
My horse automatically fails all saves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Yeah, you can do it. Sure.
As soon as this person drops it, I maneuver my horse in such a way that I know that it'll kick the weapon as far as it can away.
Okay.
As soon as that happens, I say, friend, if you're so willing to burn down a bar and not listen to anyone, why not just give it one more chance? Sit down with us. We can talk this through.
The weapon slides 5 feet away to the square just next to the creature, so right here. And they respond with. Now they just hiss at you. And Krieg.
We don't want to hurt you. We just want to talk.
Krieg, you see Thistle Branch and a snake folk, a serpent folk, in between Thistle Branch and Sagafa's Eidolon. And you also see Remy off in the side and Sagafa farther back. They do seem to be in combat, and I think you maybe catch just a glimpse of Lishijia, like, sitting on this massive horse. Beautiful horse beyond the bar, but it's hard to get a full vision of that.
Yeah. My vision is blocked. The lighting in here, I don't see Lishijia at all. So I'm behind this pillar. So I actually don't see. I don't see Lishijia on her high horse.
And you would probably also notice that the floor in this area is fairly drenched with water at the moment.
Oh, I'm thinking it's my turn then. I can.
It is your turn.
Okay, so seeing this, what's going on? Oh gosh, and he's going to scamper forward, and he's going to reach up, going around the pillar and starting to see Lishijia on her horse. He's going to reach up to a necklace he wears, and snap off a little stone dagger, and it turns into a hand-sized dagger. So interact, first action, or move, interact, and then I'm going to throw, because when I walked in, I saw Kreshla crit Thistle Branch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to huck this at them. I just need to see if Yeah, it will be outside my first range increment, so it'll be a -2.
Yep.
Throwing knife. Circumstance. -2. Roll. Oh, that was on a 1. 23.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. What are you doing? Ooh. Whoa. That should not be that, because I don't have panache.
Okay.
So that should just be a d4 +3, so 7.
Noted. All right. So you enter the room, and this happens. You throw a knife, and as your knife strikes this serpent folk in the back, they turn around and look at you and hiss. And is that your full turn? Go ahead. You are muted, by the way.
Was Krieg 2 with me, next to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. I just thought of it now. So
Let's get him on the board.
Yeah. Krieg 2 has a movement. Well, he would have started
Fair.
back. Yeah. So I think that's what he'll do. The one action Krieg 2 gets is just scamper up next to me. Looking to the right or to the north on the map, do those look like nefarious people involved in the combat, or are they just stand?
Are you
folk?
saying the people to the right of you up there?
Yes.
That is actually
Yeah.
Gandry and Karra.
Okay, I see
who-
Gandry and Karra. Okay.
Gandry and Karra look like they are slowly starting to respond to this. Like, as Lishigia got on this horse, they started to pay more attention. And they are kind of, it's like the Magic the Gathering summoning sickness thing. Like, they're taking a moment to get there. But they'll get there soon enough. They're starting to get their weapons ready and, like, fumble around with everything that they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Krieg 2's action will be to move up. I think he only gets the 1, and I can't move. I think I need permissions granted. Just 25 feet forward is.
Interesting. Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah. The next up will be Sogafa.
Okay, so last time I cast spiritual weapon
Nice.
and I cast it, but I didn't hit on my first attack with it, and I was doing other stuff. So this time I would like to attack again, but for pizzazz, my spiritual weapon is in the form of like a long golden chain in a loop at the end, kind of like a lasso, with like the purple, dark purple, smoky magic kind of weaving around it.
Very cool.
And I would like it. It was in this space right here where my cursor is. But I'm gonna move it when I use one action to sustain the spell. I'm gonna move it along with this guy here. And then I would like to loop it around their neck. And before I actually attack and do damage, I want to try to intimidate him.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll.
I don't think you really want to fight my friends here. If you want work, you might want to talk to us about it, because for all you know, we've got work for you. But if you don't want to talk about it, I'm sure we could wipe you off the bar front here with no problem. That was a 20.
Oof. They hiss and look at you and give me a perception check against their will DC.
Ooh, 15.
You do notice that they seem like they have less resolve than they did before they started this fight. They can see that they're getting beaten up, and they, rather than having these like witty comebacks that they, not necessarily witty, but they had comebacks in the beginning, now they're only hissing. They're like kind of starting to realize this fight is not going their way. And it's now the rest of your turn.
Okay. Does that count as an action? That's like the...
Yeah, to attempt
Demoralize?
to demoralize is an action, I believe.
Okay. Then I would like Petalis to use the secondary or primary attack to trip
Sounds good.
him.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
Oh, he has an attack.
Okay,
It has an attack. But we got a 14.
that hits.
Nice! Okay, so Petalis is gonna wrap a vine, maybe a couple of vines around this guy's legs, and just yank him. So now he's got a gold collar. His legs are wrapped up in vines.
Okay,
And I would like to ask one more time, do you want to talk about it? Or do you want to fight about it? That'll be the end of my turn.
okay. And Seltra, who just had their weapon kicked away by Lishijia's horse, looks over at Kreshla, who just got tripped and choked by Sogafa. And Seltra says, I can't remember which one is which. If Seltra is the brother or sister. I'm gonna say I believe Kreshla is the brother. So Seltra looks over at Kreshla and says, "Brother, we should go. We are drawing too much attention, and this is not a winning fight." And Seltra then puts their hands up in the air. "We concede. We will not fight you in this bar." And that is their turn, and then it's now Remy's turn. I'm going to take us out of combat unless anybody is opposed.
No, but Lee Shijir does mage hand the weapon off the ground and then throws it at the ceiling so it sticks into the ceiling.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
I like that.
The dagger Krieg threw from his necklace, wherever it hit Keshla?
Kreshla.
Kreshla, yeah.
It disappears and kind of reforms as a tiny stone
So cool.
charm on his necklace of knives.
Very
That's
cool.
So cool.
And he scampers over. What happened? What'd I miss?
Hey,
Hey,
Krieg.
hey,
welcome.
Sogafa. What a big horse you have there, Lishija.
I thank you. I summoned it myself.
Oh, so we don't have to pay for barding or feeding it?
No, not for this one. This is a very good horse, and I pat
Okay.
it on its neck.
Cool, because you were kind of giving us grief about collecting animal friends. I didn't want to call you a hypocrite, but that looks amazing. How long do we get to? Can I ride?
To the issue. I slide off the horse. You may have some. It's a bit tall, so perhaps jump onto the table, and that may help you.
Okay.
The
He mutters under his breath in Draconic. Can I say the F word?
yeah.
I said the B word.
Okay. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on in Draconic. And he does it. He gets on. He moves the chair, climbs on the chair, steps onto the table, and with his expertise, literally an expert in acrobatics, does a vault onto the back of this horse.
Just to prove a point.
The halfling that was serving everyone jumps up on the countertop of the bar and looks at Seltra and says, I do believe it's time for you to leave, friend. Welcome to the Stargazer Inn. Please don't come back. And Seltra and Kreshla begin to retreat together.
I growl at them as they leave, as they pass me.
I also would like to follow them out.
Yeah, they like...
Vitalis definitely wants to trip them just one more time.
You can attempt that.
I'd also like to stand up from prone now.
Oh.
I'm 25!
Nice.
So Kreshla
Nice.
stands up, and as Kreshla stands up, Vitalis like whips a little vine out, and Kreshla falls back to the ground, like looks back.
Just because they could.
And they make their way out. What were you doing, Thistle Branch?
Standing up.
Okay, cool.
Also growling at them while they're leaving.
And they leave the bar. And
Can I follow them to the entrance?
sure.
Okay, I pat my horse on the neck and I leave you to it. But as soon as I pat on the neck, the sort, like dressage where the horse does the big, it starts to prance around the bar with you on the back. I do follow them out. But I follow them out, and at the door before they leave, I do say, that wasn't an empty promise. If you do want to talk, I'll be here for the next night.
Oy. Or what did they say? No, they don't have an Irish accent. They hiss. Seltra hisses and says, why would you want to help us after we just bought you?
I'm a witch. I serve the people.
A witch who serves the people. I haven't come across many witches here in the domain who want to serve the people.
Well, you found the first one then. Congratulations to you.
Goodbye. And they walk out the door.
If she wants to go, she can go.
Okay.
Our promise still stands.
Okay. What would you all like to do? It's about 9:30 p.m. or so. It is definitely the night is the inn is quiet. It was quiet, and then all of this happened, and now people are like excited, and the bartender's like using this opportunity to get drinks out to everybody, like, oh, stay another round, like everything's fine.
There could be another fine. It'd be so sick.
On that note, I would like to go up to the bartender and say, hey, sorry I splashed a whole bunch of water all over your bar. Do you have like a mop? And also, if you want to stage another fight, I would totally be down to do that.
Oh, I appreciate your wanting to help now, little one. Here you go. And she hands you a mop.
Whee! And Thistle Branch is going to run around the bar pushing water everywhere that she can.
Cool.
Soak the floor.
Yep. Remy walks up to Lucigia. Lucigia, can I like have something to drink?
Of course,
water?
Ask me.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. He's like kind of embarrassed, and then he goes over to the bartender. And
I
says,
watched Remy trying to figure out what he means by asking for a drink. Why he felt the need to like.
give me a perception check against his perception DC.
He's like 12, right?
Yeah.
Freshly 12.
Hold up, I need to find my.
What is he,
Perception.
like 12?
What is he, like 12? A 16 total.
Yeah, I think you pretty easily notice that he's he's growing attached to you. Like, he kind of looks up to you as a little bit of a mom figure. And he is trying to be good.
Aw. I do appreciate that. It's strange he's asking me if he can get juice at the bar, but okay.
And
Juice.
he walks up to the halfling and says, whatever you have that's like kind of flavored and maybe kind of sweet would be really good. And he gets a drink. What would we all like to do?
Craig is a little out of his depth, out of his depth a bit. Came into a fight and fought. Just as a like, we're here refueling or refilling, just getting supplies.
Yeah, so you all arrived at Unseen Island last time.
We voted.
Yeah, and this is a great place to catch an airship further into the lizard folk domain, or rather, I should say, formerly the lizard folk domain, and it's an excellent place for everyone to get to where they want to go.
It's a hub.
It's a hub, exactly, but
Gotcha.
it's not really a place where many people live long term. So
Transient.
wow. Yeah,
Sorry. I thought it was muted, I'm sorry.
Not a bad word. It's just.
I think,
your
you know what,
three
I think-
words that sum up Lishija are just spot on.
Yeah, I think it fits with Lishijia's attitude of like people just moving through. The area here is very. It is very like. What's the right word? The place is for people who aren't staying a long time. Like this area is for people who aren't staying a long time, who come in and they go catch a flight somewhere else, an airship somewhere else. And so the inns that are here are definitely aimed at like, or the buildings that are here are aimed at accommodating travelers.
Mhm.
And there isn't much more than that. So I think what you might be trying to do or want to try to do is figure out where you can catch an airship. And would you all like to discuss that, talk to people? Would you like me to fast forward things a bit? It's kind of up to all of you.
I'm good with whatever.
If everybody is kind of a little more lively and chatty after that fight, I think it would probably be a good idea to go chat with people about the surrounding area, paths to take, that kind of thing. And also, they're going to be impressed that we're so cool. So we should take advantage of that while we got it.
Okay.
Speaking of being impressive, my horse is 8 hours, so it's going to be out for as long as it can. In part because it's just kind of sick, but also I don't want him to talk about Gandry or all the new people. I want him to talk about my horse.
Okay. Yeah. People are definitely
It does a
interested-
backflip.
Yeah, people are definitely interested in meeting the horse. Like, you have, keep in mind this is not just a bar, right? It's an inn. And so there are rooms, like, upstairs. There's a dining room where people are eating. And so, like, there are definitely kids around. And while they're not in the actual bar itself, they're in other places in this establishment. So every now and then a kid walks by and see the horse and, Mommy, look, it's a horse! And they run up and they're just like super excited to interact. And I think a lot of the tavern patrons are also interested in seeing the horse.
Okay. As long as they're not like interested in Gandry or the new people, then it's fine.
Yeah. I think the only person who maybe kind of noticed a little bit about Gandry, or maybe sort of caught on, would be the bartender who invited all of you in and was like,
Yeah.
"Do I recognize you?" But beyond that,
Can't do
they
it.
have not done anything, said
Cool.
anything.
Cool. The horse smells great and it's very gentle with the children.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah, and so you're able to kind of, you're able to get a room, you're able to get things set up for tonight. It's going to cost you, let's say, for the night, 2 gold. Is that too much?
I don't think that's too much. I don't have 2 gold on me.
For,
I have 2 gold.
Okay.
for all of us?
For per room, and
Oh.
you can fit about.
Lishija can sleep on the ship. It's fine.
I have.
I'm a little surprised Lishija doesn't want to like penthouse suite, please.
Okay, so I'm hearing in chat that 2 gold is definitely a lot.
Yep.
1 gold is usually a week. Okay, that's good to know. Thank
Oh
you.
wow.
Thanks,
thank you, Sean. I'm so bad with in-game currency. It is just my weakest thing about gaming.
I'm bad with out of game currency.
That's true. Me too.
There, that's a mood.
Yeah, it's fantasy money's weird. So awesome, Sean. I'm glad you're here because I'm like that feels like a bit, but whatever.
So 20 silver. No, I'm just kidding. So
They're
'cause
sick
that
rooms.
is too cold.
They're so cool.
Yeah, there's
No.
air conditioning.
I will say it's like you know what? The ship has enough to pay for however many rooms you need.
Yeah, we sold all that equipment. Yeah,
there you go.
It's just discretionary fund, tax write-off.
Yeah, there you go. And you're able to get
Get the
yourselves set up with like a continental breakfast in the morning and
hell yeah.
Continental, you say?
room for the night. Oh, yep, continental.
Potato.
And they got like little like paper wrapped danishes that you can take with you.
Oh my god, so fancy.
And then got little stars drawn on them for the stargazer.
That's adorable.
And you can. Oh, go ahead.
There is a couple quick things I wanted to do before the night was over. They're real fast. I just want to try to patch up my wounds a little bit.
Oh, good call.
With a medicine check of 15.
That'll
I forget
do it.
what the DC is. Thank
DC
you.
15, yeah, 2d8.
2d8 will do.
And you're all able to have a long rest over the night here in the inn. If people need to patch up wounds as well, you could definitely take the time to do that. Remy can help heal people as well.
I'm good.
Okay.
Good, I stayed out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was late to it. Yeah.
And speaking of Remy, Thistle is going to be spending the night probably drinking a little bit more than she should, and then she is there music playing in this?
Oh yeah.
Is going to drag Remy, willing or not, to the dance floor and start a dance off.
Okay.
Start dancing with, not a dance battle.
A dance off? You think they
That
just
came out
challenge
a little bit different than I wanted it to. Although one more bottle in her and she probably would.
I think at first Remy's like, can we do is this okay?
Yeah, of course. There's music playing. There's a big space right here. Come on. She's
okay.
going to like drag him to the dance floor and start like spinning him around. Absolutely, she's leaving.
There are other people dancing on the floor. And Remy's like, what? Whoa, okay. Left, right.
Is
left,
the music lively?
Forward, back. Yeah, it's pretty
What if
lively.
it wasn't?
Then yeah, absolutely, she's going to be taking him for a spin around the floor. And it's like, no, here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. No,
Um,
it's the like third class dance scene in the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
It's like an
Okay,
hour
yeah.
1 or 2 or something.
Yeah. Um,
Long ass movie.
yeah. So he'll eventually warm up and dance with you for a bit before he's like, you're pretty cool. You're pretty nice. Thanks for hanging
Yeah?
out. Yeah.
Of
This was fun.
course.
This was fun. You should hang out with us more often. Cool.
Yeah, will do.
Okay. I'm gonna get to bed. I gotta make sure that like I get some rest because we've had a lot of
Sure, I'll let
traveling.
All right.
Yeah, I think Lucia would be mad too if I stayed up too late. Bye. Anyway, he runs away.
Aw.
I'm
Okay, who's next?
I'm sure it was like a really fun dancing, but I'm also imagining you two holding hands and just like Beyblading across the dance floor, knocking into everybody.
Yes. Yes, that is absolutely what she is trying to accomplish here. Remy's probably
I
a
like to
bit
imagine
busy
it
from it.
worked.
Sorry, Michaela?
I said I just like to imagine it worked. You knocked over at least 2 groups of people.
Mhm.
The inn settles down after about 2 a.m. And if anybody is staying up that late, then that's when things start to die down. And all of you are able to get a full night's rest if you sleep 8 hours. So I would imagine Thistle's sleeping in till about 10 or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. No, I
Rebecca
was
was definitely up and dancing that whole time. She
Amazing.
absolutely is sleeping in.
Yeah. Crick tried to play music with them. Not much of dancing, but like just like learning. I have my little magic shell. Not magic. It's not a magic shell. The weird seashell that he carries around with him. He's been playing that and trying to match this area's style of music.
Learning the local rhythm.
Yeah, he did that before. He's gonna keep doing that. So yeah, he'll just like tootle a little bit
Give me a
while everyone's
performance
dancing.
check.
Oh, I'm good at that actually. Performance. 11.
No, that's not
11. It takes you a bit to catch on.
Sure. It's a different whole site. Actually, this is closer to my home than I've been all game. But this I don't think he's been to Hidden Island. Hidden Island? Is that where?
Unseen Island, yeah.
Unseen Island, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you are all able to get a full night's rest and heal up to, I believe it's your level plus con. I would appreciate
Times Con?
Oh, you're right. That's what it is. Thank you.
Mhm.
And you wake up the next morning with a continental breakfast, and the halfling who was serving you the night before has like a little booth set up by the bar, and it's like a directory of where to go if you need to catch an airship, because that is really where everybody is. If you come through this inn, you're typically trying to catch a ship somewhere. And so by night, it is a dinner and bar, a restaurant and bar. And by day, this place is kind of a travel agency of sorts. So she's got like a booth set up, and all of the people who were working as waiters the night before are now working to try and guide people to where they should go to get an airship.
So what you're saying is that this is not an inn, this is a hostel. You literally just described a hostel. There's like a restaurant,
Really?
and yes,
Okay.
and like a front desk where like you can get all kinds of brochures and maps and pamphlets
There you go.
and schedule tours, and then you get the rooms and the showers and stuff up above.
Yeah, then I think that's exactly what this is.
Nice.
I think Lishija tried to get ahead of this, so she woke up early, probably figuring out that this has information in the morning, got as much information about she could about us, but also for the people who are trying to spread out.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, split between her and like her little poppet, who has like all of these brochures that it's holding. and like giving them back and forth to the people who need them.
Okay, cool.
And then if they can't read, she goes there and she reads it to them.
Love it. And yeah, people are very thankful. They appreciate your help. And Gandry and Karra walk up to you.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Nishija. It's wonderful to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you have a good rest?
I had a great sleep, much better than I get on the boat, actually.
Good morning to you, Karra.
Yes, good morning. It's wonderful to see you. We wanted to share something with you.
Of course, I'm all ears.
Well, we were wondering if you would be all right with, well, Gandry?
Oh, well, yes. What Karra was saying is, would you mind if I joined you on your little journey up north to Elea? I think I could provide a bit of help, and well, I don't want to intrude, but I sense a greater plot stirring, and I want to make sure the boy stays safe, and well, I think I owe it to the whoever's looking out for me,
And he points at his fish hook.
to do better for the world than I used to.
Well, might I ask why you choose to come with us instead of accompanying your crew? I'm sure they could use your guidance, leadership.
Well, truthfully, they could, which is why the more capable of the two of us, as I'm sure you've figured out, Karra's a much better leader than I am.
Karra says, "Oh, that's not true, Gandry, Captain. What he's trying to say is that I will be staying with our people, guiding them where they need to go. But Gandry would like to join all of you."
Well, thank you so much for telling us this. Unfortunately, this is not my sole decision to make, so I shall discuss with everyone else what they think. There are a few factors in mind should you join us. Not in the least your, let's say, infamy, Sir Gandry.
Oh, I can understand that. I will await your response. I hope that I might be of assistance to you, but I can understand whatever decision you all make as a group. But I just wanted to throw this out there that I would like to help if you'll have me.
Of course. All right then. I'll speak with the rest of our group. Karra, since you're perhaps going there already, these may be a good place for a few of your men to stop. And I give her like a brochure for like a really, it was just like a pipe dream, but it's like a really nice tropical island somewhere that they could go to if they were interested. I know they just came from another one, but this one's got like white sands and like a house on the beach, so maybe this one.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to communicate this. Yeah, thank you.
Of course, you may need to call quickly on this one. It seems like the rooms here book here quite fast, so perhaps look into that if you're sooner than the rest if you're interested. But yes, I'll speak with you later. Goodbye.
Of course, yes. And they walk away. As they walk away, I would imagine each of you kind of notice each other around the bar, and you could walk up to each other and talk if you would like.
This is in the morning, so I think, sorry to interrupt, I do go to your rooms just and like knock and be like, there's a meeting at this time, be here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
Party too hard. Can I skip it or?
No, this involves your dear friend Sir Gandry. You're not allowed to skip.
Okay. Give me like half an hour.
All right.
What did you say, Sagafa?
45 minutes.
20.
Half an hour is good.
I'll come up here in 20. If you're not up, I shall bring my horse with me.
Should be dead by now.
What the hell?
It won't be the only thing that's dead if you're not down in 20 minutes.
Wow.
Wait, I'm already dead.
That's the idea, isn't it?
Sagafa, I think you should be ready in 20 minutes.
Oh my god, this kid. I'm sorry, oh my god, this kid.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit. You hear him like
I'm gonna get there in 21
clomp,
minutes.
clomp, down.
I have
Oh yeah,
spite.
Thistle's not down until about 25.
You
So-
got 4 extra minutes, girl.
In a bit of time, you are able to get the group together, but a couple people may trickle in a little later than the others.
Takes a moment.
How are you starting this meeting, Lishijia?
Good morning, everyone. It's so good for you all to join me. There's like, do they serve coffee here?
Yeah, I think I saw the bartender with coffee.
Could you please get 5 cups?
Oh, that's a lot.
We may need it.
Oh, okay. Eska, come
Send
on.
your mage hand with him, at least. Come on.
And he like walks over to the bar and he's like, excuse me, can I have 5 cups of coffee, please? Thanks.
Stand there awkwardly.
And he holds out his hands and he takes one in one hand. Ah, it's hot.
Oh no.
One in another hand. And he looks at Eska. And Eska's like, hmm? Hmm? And like floats underneath and like turns their head sideways and chomps onto the side of the mug and floats along with him.
Oh, no.
Does your mage hand come with?
It's about 20. I think no. I send Puppy to help.
Okay, so Puppy's got 1 cup of coffee that's like and we need 1 more. I think Remy's gonna try and hold it like in between the 2 cups that he's got. And so he and Eska and Puppy just like
You can do it.
walking over with this
For
coffee.
3.
Is that
Yeah.
an acrobatics check?
I think it might
This,
be.
this feels like there should be a check here.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Oh,
Let's
this
see.
poor child.
Come on, let's go.
That may be thievery.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
All right,
Sure.
give me a what do you all think? Thievery or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
I think
Acrobatics.
balancing is how I was thinking of it.
Yep. Yes! Yes! I was hoping for it.
Could be, right?
Oh no, my
We would have
son.
settled for nothing more.
Hero point?
Oh no.
Perfect.
No.
I love it.
1. Wow, 1.
He gets right up to all of you and he
Oh, no.
tries to hand it over to Lucigia first.
I'm not exactly paying attention because I'm setting out all of the papers I need to explain this PowerPoint presentation I'm about to show you guys.
And he accidentally bumps into Eska, who drops their coffee onto Puppy, who then
Who's
drops the
paper?
copy. Oh my gosh. Did I just kill Puppy?
No.
Wait, is that okay? I think
That's
it's fun.
fine. That's fine.
So
We went
drops,
to a swamp.
yeah, drops the coffee on Puppy, and then he like trips, and they spill on Lishigia.
Oh, her
Lishi just
slippers.
shrieks because it's hot, and also these are her only clothes.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh gosh. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. I'll go get more.
Thank you.
Okay.
I prestidigitation
Yeah.
myself as best I can, even though it hurts. Puppy's on the ground convulsing.
Oh.
I think
Poor baby.
Puppy's pretty quickly able to like wring themselves out. Yeah.
Lay out flat to
I feel
I don't
dry.
know,
bad for
are they-
Puppy.
Yeah.
I see Puppy just being wet, and I was like, oh goodness. I pick him up with both hands, and I put him on the table, and I turn him back into a fan so they can like dry out.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, you need extra hands. I'll carry some.
Oh, okay, thanks. And they eventually come back with coffee.
I give everyone a cup of coffee for your hangover and or it is early in the morning sort of thing.
Thistle's dual wielding.
Oh no!
Party
Craig
too
didn't.
hard.
Craig didn't stay up late. He's bright-eyed, ready to face the stuff, trying to figure out what's going on. He's being a little more attentive than usual. He's like sat up to the table.
Bright-eyed and scaly-tailed.
Scaly-tailed, yes, thank you. Yep. Just
Wow.
he's got a little notepad out.
You don't need that coffee, so
Oh,
How
I'll
can
push.
you-
Oh, yeah. Here's Sogaf. I just need
Thank you
water.
so much.
The salty air of the dock is all the mood boosting additives I need. And he just scaly thumb up as he's just smiling, just really excited.
goodness.
That
What's this
someone
meeting
has
about?
energy.
Why are we here? Why am I awake?
We have a few things to go over before we start our day. I gathered this information and I arranged it all for you here today so that these are our options when it comes to airships. And I like lay that out for you guys. And like the pros and cons of each of them, despite whatever we want. In addition to that, I have received an interesting piece of news this morning that I will need. What is this thing you like so much? The vote? I would need a vote for.
Oh, I've got a high intelligence modifier, so that means I can vote more than once, right?
Oh,
yes.
yes! He's getting it! He's getting it!
Well, the thing we shall be voting on is early this morning, I spoke with Gandry and Karra, and Gandry would like to come with us going up north. I did not inquire how far
Whoa.
north or what his plans were in the further future, aside from accompanying us, but it's something we can consider. Pros of this is that we will have Sir Gandry, though I don't particularly think he's a good leader. He is a decent fighter. The cons of this is that this is Sir Gandry, and if we are found anywhere with him, it may potentially put our friend here in danger, and I gesture to Remy.
Anybody feel free to give me a society check.
Floor ceiling?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay.
And if there is something that I would know due to my much longer relationship with the crew, please feel free to chat it to me or
Cool.
something.
26
Just tell me on stream, I guess,
society.
whatever.
22 society.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna
15
be
society.
this is gonna be related to the world at large. So I think if you have
Oh, does Remy get to do? Because he gets 4 votes, he has to do a check as well.
let's do it. Society.
This feels unfairly balanced.
So Remy and Lishitia and Sagafa and Thistle. All of you know that it would be unlikely for
for Sir Gandry to be well known outside of both Laybrush and the human kingdoms in Yotris. However, as Lishigia mentioned, he is a well-known figure. So anyone who is well-educated, well-versed in society, might be able to pick up on the fact that that is Sir Gandry. If they pick up any other clues about him. But if you're... I think Sagafa and Lishigia specifically, each of you will also get the sense that even if someone saw him out in the greater world, it's unlikely they would immediately come to the conclusion that it is Sir Gandry. Keep in mind, this isn't a world that has, like, pictures yet. We've got, obviously, like, paintings and portraits and such, but to many people, he's just going to look like a gnoll fighter. Uh-oh, we lost someone. I think we lost Dawn.
Where'd Dawn go?
Oh man, Dawn.
Our windows got a little bit weird for a moment. Hopefully Dawn will join us again soon. But I think Lishigia and Sagafa, you notice that, or you pick up on the sense that, like, it would be pretty difficult for someone to immediately recognize Sir Gandry. But it is definitely possible if they are well-versed in the world at large.
Very fair. Especially without the bonito, you know.
I don't feel like we can be too careful considering one of our biggest concerns, House of Yarlai, I don't believe are entirely blind to the nuances of the political climate, let's say. And should they look too deeply into Sir Gandry's existence so far north, they may feel the need to see who he's traveling with. Not to dissuade everyone, but it's something we do need to keep in mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds good. I don't know, I still think it'd be okay if he came with us, but, like, I definitely understand, wanting to be careful.
I think it'd be nice to have him. Besides, then Thistle can come without feeling guilty about leaving Gandry behind.
Oh yes, Thistlebrush, how do you feel about this? Your captain joining us like this.
That's a good question. I don't really know how I feel yet, because I don't know why he wants to do this or what he would accomplish. And this is, I guess, where player and character knowledge are kind of separate here. So what, beyond what I already know, both in-game and out of game, is there something that I'm picking up on? I guess maybe I could roll a...
Yeah, give me a perception check. I think, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Also, for everybody, Don said that his computer just kind of powered off, so he's turning it back on, and he'll be back on soon.
The check is a 15, and also, I mean, he's not here, and this is the first I'm hearing of this, so
yeah,
I think that's fair.
I think that you pick up on the fact that, like, there's something bigger at play that people are kind of, that the group isn't talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can really pick up on what that is, other than it has to do with Remy.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to need to talk to him. I want to make sure he's thinking through this straight and is sure he wants to help you all, but if he goes, I'm going, and I was honestly thinking of joining you all anyway. It's wouldn't be the first time I've left the Bonito to just kind of do my own thing. So it's not unprecedented, but I was kind of thinking of joining you all, but especially if Gandry's involved, then I'm gonna need to know what we're doing, because it sounds a little bit bigger than what I'm assuming it might be. I actually really don't even know what it might be.
Remy pulls Lishija aside.
I go with them.
Lishija, I think we can trust Thistle Branch. I know it's kind of, kind of weird to say that we just met her, but like, I feel like she's trustworthy, and I feel like she wants to help. But I don't know. I mean, do you think we should tell her what's going on?
I think if she's traveling with us, it's a good plan to have. Maybe not every detail, but most of it.
Okay. And Gandry walks down.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be interrupting anything. Hi everybody, how are we doing?
I am giving him a look of like, we are talking later.
Oh, hello, Thistle
I'm not even
Branch.
saying anything.
Oh.
I'm just.
It's good to see you too.
Good
Gonna
morning.
go over here now. Have a wonderful breakfast.
Okay.
And yeah, did you want to say anything during the meeting? Anybody?
I think we should let him come. I think the man deserves some redemption after what happened during the war, and I think he needs a new family. You know, I think he needs to kind of prove himself to himself. So I think we should let him come so that he can accomplish that and feel useful in the world again.
I mean, he seemed pretty good at like fighting that thing on the ship when it came aboard.
And he was passionate about it too. Did you hear him? He was hollering.
Yeah, he has like a spear and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he really. I feel like he would be an asset to this fast-paced, hard-working environment.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You should have seen him in his prime. He was scary.
What if we haven't even seen his prime yet?
Well, I've known him for a long time. Maybe I haven't even.
Do you think I'm in my prime right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to cast the Battle Rat spell? In your prime, you'll be able to cast the Battle Rat spell correctly.
Okay, fine.
Slide over a third cup of coffee to Sagatha.
Thank you so much. I don't know how you knew I needed this right now.
Well, Gandry kind of moves away, and all of you finish your discussion. So we have, it seems, Thistle needs more information.
Yeah.
Lishija is not opposed, but not necessarily for it at the moment. Needs to talk to the group. Sagatha is for it. Remy is for it, and hopefully soon we'll be able to hear from Krieg as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thought he was working on it, right?
Yeah. Does Thistle Branch want to talk to Gandry now?
Yeah. Do you want to? Okay.
Thistle.
You move away from the group when this happens, or you call Gandry over?
I am 100% taking him just by himself. So what Thistle's going to do is Gandry will see me approaching and say, Thistle, hello. And without saying anything, Thistle is just going to grab his hand and lead him back upstairs to her room.
Oh, where are we going? What's going on?
We need to talk, buddy.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Okay. In room, door closed. So they told me what you wanted to do, and I need to know what this is about. Because if you're going with them, I'm going with you. And I was actually even thinking about taking some time off from the Bonito anyway, and going with them in the first place. So, spill the beans, buddy.
Well, the boy needs some help, and I want to make sure that I'm there to help him, and it seems kind of like I might have, it might be a good time for me to make amends on what happened in the past, and well, I think you should go as well. I think if they'll have you, you might be a good asset to their little group. I just need something different, I think. And I think that, well, from what I hear, they're up against a pretty dangerous fight, so they could use me.
And before I respond, that's a 26 perception to see what's going on with this guy.
He's definitely telling the truth. He is concerned about Remy. He also seems to be, he seems to be kind of interested in, like, well, he seems drawn to this group, maybe for a reason he can't explain, and I think he just genuinely wants to help. Maybe it's because I think there is a little bit of wanting to help for redemption. Yeah.
And so hearing that, Thistle is going to say, "Oh, Gandry," and still holding his hand, kind of pull him down to her eye level, and say, "You join them if you want to, but do it for you, not because you think you need to make up for something. You've redeemed yourself and more." And she's going to kind of gently brush his hair, just almost the way a mother would. It's okay. You don't have to do it for that reason. Do it because you want to go. Do it because the adventure of the thrill of it, the danger that apparently nobody is telling me about yet, but not because you think you still need to work for forgiveness.
Well, I'd be lying if I say that wasn't part of it, but I also agree that I should do it for the adventure, for the danger, for the excitement, for being able to live a little bit, so thank you, Thistle.
That's more like it. I'll be right there with you.
That's good to hear.
Right, let's go talk to the group.
Okay. And he walks down with Thistle. Also, I feel like Don can correct us if we're wrong, but I feel like Krieg would be all for Gandry joining. Do you all agree?
Yes, it has been historically proven that Sagafa and Krieg are far too trusting and have very few objections to random strangers joining the group. That being said, I think Gandry is a shoo-in as far as Krieg is concerned.
Okay.
A dude who likes water. What's not to like?
Yeah.
And so he approaches the group, and I think we've got Sagafa and Krieg are all for it. Lucija's still undecided, maybe?
If everyone else is okay with it, then she'll be okay with it.
Okay. Remy is good with it. It sounds like Thistle would want to join.
Yep.
Is there anything else that Thistle wanted to ask about what people are doing? Because I know that's been a reservation for your character.
Yeah. We don't have to have this conversation right here out in the open if it's that sensitive, but I want to know what this is about.
Remy
if
looks
we're
at Lucigia.
If we're signing on, I need to be in the loop.
Let's go to the room, shall we?
Cool. And you make your way up to Lucigia's room?
I'm taking a bagel with me.
I mage hand like a continental breakfast for Sagatha if she wants it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the life.
Oh no, I'm eating too. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. We'll be right out.
And you all make your way
Stuff
up.
our pocket.
And did you want to explain or
Yeah,
discuss
sure.
this? Okay.
I'll keep this brief because there is a chance that you are not coming with us after I tell you this information. So I'll be as vague as possible while giving you the details that you may need going forward.
Okay.
All right. So,
Remy steps
Alice?
forward and says, I'm a witch.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Lucigia.
Would you like to continue? Would you like to continue the rest of the presentation I had?
Before I go further, Sky, you would know that you've never heard of a witch who is a boy.
Yeah.
It's like common knowledge that on Galesrian, witches are girls and women. And you've never heard of anyone who is not a girl to be able to manifest powers as a witch.
Okay.
So that would be very shocking to hear Remy say. And then Remy steps back and just goes, sorry, Lucigia, go ahead.
Well, you've heard the most important piece of information that we have, that our Remy here is a witch. I would beseech you not to let this information just air out willy-nilly. It has proven to us to be quite dangerous. And if I do find that it has come into the open, has come into light near here, I will know who to find.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. Does someone else know?
Oh,
Other
certainly.
than who's here?
Oh, yes. It turns out there are a few people who have been, let's say an organization, who have been hunting Remy for his status as a little boy witch.
They're rangers.
Yes, they are rangers. They're some sort of hunters of that sort.
They're the Wilders of Clarth.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Wilders of Clarth.
Okay, I should write that in my notes somewhere. Go on.
At least she doesn't sure how she feels about giving this person like capital.
No,
P,
you
capital
open the floodgates.
N
There's
pronouns.
no way you're gonna hold back Remy, Sogatha, and Krieg from just dumping it all. There's no way you're gonna stop it. Now that
I
it's
know.
open,
Capital capital N proper nouns.
Wilders of what? Sorry, it just
Clarth.
loaded.
Klarth. Sorry, Lucigia, go ahead.
Why did I just step out of the room and hand you my notes? You seem to have all this all under control.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just excited.
About what you were excited about.
Well, I don't know. We've been just us for a little while. It's kind of nice to be able to talk about it with somebody else.
There's a reason it's been just us for this long, Remy.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what I'm picking up on is you're being chased and
By the Wilders of Clarth.
By the Wilders of Clarth, yes.
By the Wilders of Clarth.
They're rangers.
The Rangers, the
Who
Wilders
are
of Clarth. Those
Rangers?
Wilders of Clarth.
Yeah, they all have these like
Yes.
animal companions that come with them, and it's kind of
That's
it's
cool.
kind of like culty. I think I don't know if I know what a cult is at the age of 12, but yeah, they're kind of like a cult.
I know what a cult is. I'm gonna go here with my +0 occultism check now. Okay, so where are you trying to go? What are you trying to do other than not die from these people?
Remy? This organization has taken into their own hands to try and retrieve Remy for whatever purposes they have. One of the methods that they have attempted is attempting to ransom, kidnapping a friend dear to us, let's say. And we are currently on a mission to try and retrieve them back from Thistle.
Oh,
Because the people who hired the Wilders of Clarth have also kidnapped Remy's friend.
Yeah, yeah, what Sugoff said.
okay.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll just.
I hand you my notes that I've written out. There's like
I don't want to.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I'm with Remy. It's kind of exciting to tell someone.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so I guess what I'm picking up on then is short-term rescue this person, long-term keep Remy safe.
that's the basic idea, yes.
And Gandry steps in, and just says, "Well, I want to assure you that, I'll do whatever I can to protect the boy, and to make sure that this group can make it safely where they need to go and accomplish its goal. You have my help."
And mine.
And my axe.
Yes, I was about to say. And my axe.
my goodness.
Sick guitar solo.
Alright, well, I better never take a hit again.
I will do my best.
Can I ride on your shoulder sometime?
Well, I don't see why not.
I feel like we could make that work in battle. Let's practice.
That might be a little bit cumbersome, but we can practice.
He's pretty tall. It's a good shoulder ride.
I'm very acrobatic.
Well, let's all put our hands in and yell "Go team" on the count of 3.
Go Team Witch Boy.
No, we shall not. We shall
Oh.
not be saying that. We shall
Team
not.
Witch Boy.
We shall not. Do not.
Team, but like if we have to keep it on the down low or something, it's like Team WB or something.
Ooh.
That's not gonna
Ooh.
get a cease and desist.
Well, we can't say Team Remy because people know his name. Shoot. We'll come up with it later.
Well, for now, let me just say thank you for being a part of the Bonito. Thank you for getting my crew here to Laybrush, and thank you for letting me join you. And I think with that, I'm going to call session for tonight. Don did message, and he said that unfortunately there's no way his computer is going to be able to get back on before stream ends.
Oh, no.
So we will call session tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We really appreciate it. And check out our store, which is on our Google site website. Check out our Stride and Strike podcast and YouTube show. Check out Galaxy's Greatest. And also keep an eye out for Gloom and Gallantry. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Bye.